This video really to address a topic. Nothing pisses me off more than these bullshit ass, scamming ass game coaches teaching that 1940's game in 2025. Half of these dudes is married for either they're married for 30 years or they live in the basement or there's some scavengers out here and they wouldn't pass a background investigation. They wouldn't do it. Because here's the thing, things have changed. The internet has changed things. Social media has changed things. Half of these women have got dudes in their DM, have men all over the place. Global reach for women. So you're dealing with a lot of delulu out here. Delusion. Visions of grandeur. Fat women thinking they're tens. It doesn't matter what they look like. They're all tens now. And I mean, granted, deep down, a lot of them have low self-esteem, but you're not in the business of exploiting women with low self-esteem. So when I look at some of these game coaches, you ever see these guys tested in the field? When they walk up to these women and try to do this cold approach shit, and these women cook their goofy ass because they're retarded. They're just trying to sell your product. I look at the issue, the virus itself, the virus itself is low self-esteem. That comes from the absence of having strong masculine male figures in your life. Your father, social skills developed through community, through how you're raising, your upbringing, understanding women and female nature. You can learn those things. The best I see for you young men, if I had to do a recommendation right now, we have to build this self-esteem thing. I would start with Patrice O'Neill, Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand. We got to get rid of this spirit of altruism because most men, especially young men in the black community, they were raised to be simps. They were raised to be son husbands, to replace the men in their life that they cannot keep. Like basically, they're raised to serve their moms, to take care of them, because half of them, were raised, feminism and government empowerment and all that other shit. They can't get along with no man. So what are they going to do? They're going to kidnap their sons and make them responsible for mama. Their sons become the insurance policy. So they raised them to be extremely submissive to women, to not be demanding, to not have standards, to have low self-esteem. See, I teach self-development and indifference. I'm indifferent to women. I love them, but I'm indifferent to them. That means I can So discipline is more important than game. Developing yourself to become the best version of yourself as a man, having discipline. Discipline is your ability to walk away from bullshit, from bad deals, but you can't get that until you develop a certain level of thick skin, toughness, mental clarity. Now, if you ask me about women, you might end up on a 5-day fast or a 5-mile run. I want to see whether you have discipline. Because it's not your ability to get women that's the power. It's your ability to say no to women that's the power, especially when women don't meet your standards or they're disagreeable. That's why I always recommend my brother the coach of condition. The only, he'll score you away with your deal with the mental problem that you have. So what good is game if you hate yourself? I teach you all the game in the world. But what good is that if you hate yourself? Deep down inside, you have low self-esteem because maybe what happened to you when you were young, your father wasn't there, you weren't secure in your life, you weren't secure in your masculinity. And I focus too on the young men. Majority of these young men, 18 to 30, this is the best opportunity you have to make money out here. Unless you're meeting the 5% women, what are you doing? Gaming with women for what? I ain't trying to get you out here getting no STDs and getting all hooked up, getting women pregnant. Ain't nothing free out here. The price for marriage, the price for access to women's body for sex used to be marriage back in the day. What are you going to do? Run through women and shit? You going to bust a condom? You have women coming around your house throwing bricks through your window? I'm a peaceful life for a reason. I live in my private, peaceful home. This is my home. This is where I live. And see, this guy's like, well, that guy ain't never had no women in his life. Look, this is my private quarters. And I'm not bragging. This is where I live. So I wake up in the morning. This is my morning view in the morning, right? There you go. That's my morning view in the morning. So I come out, I sit down on my deck, I relax. And then he's like, oh, this guy doesn't have any history. And I'll be like, okay, you guys a simp, basement dweller, incel, a peaceful life. And then I'm going to do all these guys like, well, you have any history of sport performance? That's me. You see? That's me. That's a peaceful life. You see? There's a peaceful life also, right there. You see? So when they come with that history, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Trust me. I've been in those environments as an athlete or whatever else. So I'm accustomed to dealing with women. And I'm telling you, young men, these guys are a bunch of scammers. You see, I'm already retired. So it doesn't matter to me. I don't have to sell you no goofy ass dating and relationship bullshit. What kind of course am I going to try and sell you to get what? Game is for damaged, low quality women. That's what it's for. So, and I always encourage men, why are you even interested in the women that are not the 5% women? That time can be used for making money. You want to get rid of these women quickly? Invite them to a museum or a park or a coffee shop. You get rid of 99% of the skeezers. You only really need the 1% women. Unless you're interested in getting some STDs. No women are free. And these guys out here, you think about it, your whole day, all day long, you're wasting your time trying to game these goofy women, not all of them. What are you doing with your life? That's broke activity. You see that on the wall? Those are degrees, and those are whatever else. So I'm not a fake YouTube basement dweller, gaming guy that's broke, looking to get you for your, I'll charge you, $49.99 a month to get some damn game. Damn that shit. I'd rather delete this YouTube channel and find something else better to do with my day than to sell you that goofy game. Imagine that. In the morning, I've already made all my trades for the day. I'm going to waste time out of my busy day to try and kick pickup game to women. I'm 51 years old, of course. And when I was younger, I didn't do that shit. My busy day trying to game some women out of some box. You are a fucking loser. Imagine that. You're a loser. If you're spending time out of your day, instead of trying to make some money, learn some valuable skills, you're spending time out of your day trying to game some woman for box. That means you think that box is so valuable. You are a loser. Why would you do that with your life when you can just be out here building some leverage, having some options, building some real wealth? And for you young bucks, 80%, 90% of that money need to be in the markets. Cash is trash. You're wasting time listening to these goofy dudes who could not pass a background investigation test because they are losers. Imagine me as a 51-year-old man teaching you pick up some girls. You're going to pick up some girls. Bullshit. That's the most waste of your time. Most of the time I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I'm trying to make some money. Period. Sex is just a memory. I need money. Dealing with these women is nothing. Yeah, I'm indifferent to them. They start talking goofy, I am out. I don't give a damn what they look like. I don't need no box. I need some money. I tell them in the face, I need some money. I don't need no box. That I can purchase if I needed it. That bad. That's the power, the ability to say no. Discipline. Women respect you for having your masculinity in check. Discipline, masculinity. Talk to them like people. Respect them. Understand women's emotions and female nature. You can get that from listening to some dude like Dr. Ryan Terabin or one of these guys. Patrice O'Neill is highly recommended. It ain't really that complicated. Another thing I want to talk about is this. Stick with your dating and relationship DNA. Now, if you're an educated guy or intelligent guy, or a guy like, you don't have no business dating Pukisha or Trailer Park Jane, you stupid. Are you crazy? Why are you trying to date women? Reject that toxic culture mentality, thinking you're trying to game women who are not even your dating relationship DNA. What I look like dating Pukisha or somebody with who like thugs or men that crash out and shit like that. If that's what she like, let them go. Why are you even dating her? I'm a believer in relationship capitalism. Those women who or compete will be chosen. Why would you even want to date women that don't like you? Imagine that. Imagine how easy it is if a woman is actually attractive to you, the best version of yourself. That means you sitting in no basement, being no loser, being a bum, being a victim. That means you working out, you taking care of yourself, you taking care of your money. Imagine that world where you only deal with people who F with you in reality. You don't have to game women who already like you. If anything, they'll help you. If a woman is really into you, she already sees your value. A good quality woman, raised in a good environment, or has developed herself into a good quality woman. She's not. What are you trying to game her for? She's already sold. You don't have to sell what's already being sold. You just have to understand how to not unsell it. Now that you have to learn. But you can learn that too by going to a guy like a masculine therapist, like the kosher clinician, who can fix those deficiencies that you may have as a man. I said a licensed therapist, not some goofy guy sitting in a car somewhere with dark shades on that could not pass a background investigation. What are you trying to do? Be a pimp? You're not no damn pimp. You only need one good woman to like you. Why are you trying to be a pimp? What, you pimp? You trying to pimp women? You're going to end up with STDs or some bricks in your car window. Hopefully you don't take out the back window. And now with all these sensors in these car windows, you lose a window now, it's going to cost you some serious money if you got a brand new nice car. So what are you doing? What is this game shit? There's only 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year, 52 weeks. Where you have time to game women? Unless you're a loser. Nobody got time for that shit. Tell these women what you think and how you feel and keep it moving. Women don't like that. Who makes you think that women like fake ass? The worst is this looks maxing thing. If you spend more time in the mirror than a woman, that's going to dry her up. She better off seeing you pull an engine out of a damn car or fix something, because men are problem solvers. Where does these goofy dudes come from? Following themselves in the mirror. Look, this is my gym outfit. I'm about to go outside, actually, to take a walk. I don't do all that goofy shit. Do I have nice suits and all these other things? Yeah, but who does that shit? That's some feminine. Who created this garbage? The problem is dudes have gotten soft. These moist dudes on the internet spending their whole life trying to impress women for a box. God help them. Anyhow, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Ayn Rand, don't worry about her being an atheist. Just move past that. You can reject that part. Patrice O'Neill, get your confidence up. Then get into some money stuff. Learn how financial education. Get your money right. Get your body right. Get your mental health right. See my brother, the kosher clinician. Build real self-esteem and attack your real masculine deficiencies. Not listening to some goofy dudes, because these dudes, when you see them in practice, out in the field, they all get cooked. I don't sell that shit, because I'll be like, well, look at the peaceful life, go out and talk to these women. I'd probably get cooked too. With these goofy chicks out here, but talk to them like that. You don't know what you're dealing with, who you talking to. Why would I go out here and approach random women and talk to them? I mean, I'll meet women through social circles or just, I ain't talking to random women. For what? Why would I do that? That's the most, unless you like to be punished. They already got 20 dudes in their DMs talking to them. Now, if she's showing you some, whatever, if you're trying to, whatever, but why would I waste my time doing that? Young men, you got to think with your brain. Think. Most of these dudes that's making this shit, these women will cook them alive if they got out in the real world and try and walk up to women like that. That's not the way you do it. The best way to meet people is through social circle, moving around. While you're chasing your goals as a man and becoming the best man you can be, that's the best time to meet women. The 5% women, not women who don't like you. And like I said, stick with your dating relationship DNA. Avoid the goofies. You don't want that shit. And you damn sure don't want to get out here in this sexual marketplace hopping from women to women. You end up in the ER on fire with something you probably can't get rid of. Anyhow, I'm out. Peace.